Today I will be reviewing the 2025 LEGO Rebel U-Wing Starfighter. This set comes with 594 pieces, as well as 4 minifigures, including K2SO, which is a big difference compared to the 2016 U-Wing, which had 659 pieces and 5 minifigures. Now this set costs €70 to buy, and by the looks of things, being a downsized version of the 2016 U-Wing, I think that's a pretty good deal. Now with the overview out of the way, let's get into the set itself. Starting off with the minifigures, the first one we have is Cassian Andor in his Rebel outfit. Now, I personally don't have much of an opinion on this minifigure because his design is a little bit underwhelming. I mean, I know it's so accurate and we get the blaster pistol that he has, but apart from the double-sided face, he doesn't really have much to show. And yeah, I know he's the main character in the TV show, but he's just not my favourite minifigure in this set. Now the second minifigure is the ISB Tactical Agent. Now we haven't seen him in Andor yet, but by the looks of things, he's going to be really cool because his torso and leg design is exclusive to the set, and his head is a bit of a bland piece, but he makes up for it for his really unique design, which kind of reminds me of an upgraded Stormtrooper torso, and I like how he has a cap instead of a helmet on his head. The next minifigure we have is the first LEGO version of Dedra Meero, who is the main villain in the Andor TV series. She is one of my favourite characters in the show, but her LEGO minifigure is actually a bit disappointing. Her minifigure design has been seen only a couple of times in the Andor series, and her leg piece is missing some of the white print, so that's a bit annoying as well. She has a reversible face and a blaster pistol, as well as a custom printed cap, which I do like, but altogether her minifigure just isn't as good as I'd hope. The final minifigure we have is K2SO, who is my favourite minifigure in this set, who has been not seen in a set since 2016's Krennic's Imperial Shuttle. He has lots of little details and a unique printed torso, as well as the Imperial symbol on both of his shoulders, and a very uniquely printed head, which I find really cool and has lots of detail in it. Moving on to the set itself, straight away you can easily tell that the 2025 model is a lot neater than the 2016 model, with more curved and smooth tile pieces. Surprisingly, with its size and piece count, it's actually really light, which makes it great for flying around. One thing though that annoys me a little bit though are the little black lines that are on the side of the wings, because they don't really match the colour scheme at all. I mean, they're good for depth because the last set had a bit of a gap in between the wings, but they blend in really well with the set, so they don't really bother me that much. The grey underbelly of the ship is also smoother and more detailed than the 2016 U-Wing. It improves the angular shape, but the side sections are a little bit simple. It has transparent pieces at the front and sides to imitate windows, and the two side sections open up to a space with room for one minifigure. The back of the ship has some nice grille pieces to give a detailed look, and the engines are a better design than the original set. The set looks really good from the front and the back because it gives a really good view of the detailed engines and how much they've improved since the last set. A button at the front of the ship allows you to fire 2 spring-loaded shooters, and at the top of the ship there is a trigger that allows you to open up the cockpit, and you can put at least one minifigure inside of it. The most interesting function on the ship is also the most irritating, because whenever you open up the ship into flight mode, the 2 wings take up a lot of space and can easily catch onto things. I mean, it does look cool in this mode, but the 2 wings are just way too long, and if you're not careful with it, they can easily break off. I mean, this does make it look film accurate, but say you're trying to save up space, the best thing to do is to fold up the U-Wing into the U mode, so it doesn't take up too much storage space. The main issue I have with this set is the downsize, because the underbelly can only fit one minifigure, and it's a bit shorter than the 2016 U-Wing, but all in all, I think it's a pretty good ship because despite its size, it makes up for that in its detail. So to sum up, with its size, functionality, and the unique minifigures that come with it, I think this U-Wing is actually pretty decent and it's worth the €70. But you guys tell me what you think in the comments.